it's Liz, and I wanted to do a series where I just talk about my outfit that I'm wearing that day, because I am an upcycle artist, and because all of my clothes are, custom dyed and or painted or whatever by me, and I thought it might be kind of fun to just tell you like the story behind the pieces as I'm wearing them or whatever. These shorts are, well, obviously they used to be jeans, and I ice dyed them. I originally got them at like Buffalo Exchange or Crossroads like years ago. The one on Hawthorne, Buffalo Exchange or Crossroads on Hawthorne in Portland, and they're, I don't know, they're not Everlane, but maybe they're, anyways, it doesn't really matter what brand of jeans they are, they're jeans. They're like mom jeans in a light wash, and I ice dyed them. And when you ice dye, in the same color family, like if you want to get something to look groovy and have a lot of like depth of color, you need to use different of the same color. So like for this dye project, I used I think Nebula Navy and Sky Blue and two other blues, one of which I cannot remember the name of. Well, two of which I really can't remember the name of, but I used three blues. Nebula Navy, Sky Blue. There was another probably like royal blue, like a mid blue, and then there's a blue that's kind of periwinkly from Dharma, the name of which I can't remember, but it's just, the point is it's important to use different blues. Okay, blah, 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 blah. And then my shirt is just a shirt, like a plain shirt that I got from like Goodwill or whatever at some point, and I just recently cut the slits up the sides because I really love the air vent action, especially because I roller skate. This is like heart-shaped box cut tee is what I call them, because I put a heart shape on them that goes, see, the heart starts in the back and then comes around to the front, inspired by the heart-shaped box song by Nirvana. Actually, like Kurt Cobain and I have very similar birth charts. Like there's a lot of synastry in our charts, and I like music is really important to me. It's like a huge factor in my life and my art and my creative expression, and music is just kind of a part of everything that I do. So yeah, these are heart-shaped box cut tees. I've made more of them in different ones, but I don't have any of them anymore because I lost all of my upcycle inventory, all but a few things. Yeah, okay, anyways, so that's my pants. Oh, okay, so, but also about the pants. So I dyed them, and then I cut them into shorts, and then I painted the clouds on them, the reverse clouds, by cutting out cloud shapes out of peel and stick wallpaper, and then sticking them to the pants, and then painting over that, and then taking the peel and stick wallpaper off. And that's how I reverse paint other stuff too, like if it has Memphis group shapes in it, like that's originally how I did this, the reverse Memphis group shapes on these. I basically just like took the wall decals off my walls and put them on to pants. When my something happened in one of my old apartments, and they had to like break down the walls to let this moisture out, and I had a bunch of these on the wall, and I ended up taking them down, and then I was like, I'll just put them on here and paint over them, and that's how I started doing these like reverse Memphis shaped stuff. And oopsies. And then obviously my socks are just ice dyed, and then also the methodology for the way that I did this, was by using discharge paste. Yes, discharge paste from Dharma, which removes color. So I put the discharge paste on here, took the color out, and then I painted over it a little bit with, actually I think I put some fabric paint in the discharge paste is what I did, yes. I put some fabric paint in the discharge paste, painted it on here, and then I heated it up and it took the dye out and put the lavender color in. And that is how I did this t-shirt. And yeah, that's my long outfit rant. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope that you have a day. Okay, bye. Okay, and then I also just wanted to say that these pants, the scraps from these pants, is what I use to make these moons, the Jupiter moon magnets. The denim looks a lot darker because of the Mod Podge. It really does like deepen the color saturation. And I actually have really fallen in love with the process of making the panels and Mod Podging the fabric into like visual wall art, just because of how it saturates the colors and how it just takes the ice dye into like a different like context. I just think it's so freaking cool. Okay, nerd alert. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I hope that you have a day. Okay, bye.